Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing today on this fine magical day? I do believe. There we go. It's working up. Joined today by the lovely Megs. So this will be.
Right.
I'm hoping this will be a. This is going to be the norm now for 2021, right, Megs?
Yeah, yeah. Hoping to, I don't know, do a whole lot more this year. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's going to be good. And we've got a lovely green screen. I can't actually see which side of you are on me in the imaginary
I
world that
am
we're living in
on
at the moment, but
green right.
you're on the,
Like,
the right hand side. I think it's on my left from memory with a reverse camera thingy, but that's all good. So you guys voted for Hirschfelden, and I am on
mhm.
Hirschfelden. So thank you very much for that. It's actually my favourite map, so you done me a favour. I'll enjoy bow hunting on here. How is everybody's New Year's and Christmas? Really good to see you all. And Meg, how was your New Year's and Christmas? Was it good?
It was great. I slothed. I ate way too much cheese and I played all the video games.
Oh,
I
nice. It,
slept.
it sounds perfect, to be honest with you. Perfect. So,
I'm still trying to get into the habit again of waking up at like 7 o'clock in the morning. At least. I'm not gonna lie. I woke up at 8:30 this morning, made a cup of coffee, and then jumped on first
I,
meeting.
I remember those days. I remember those days. 5:30 start for me again this morning. Thanks, Wyatt. But that's all good. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a little bit of news for you. It's not as firm as you're hoping it would be, but console release for Aotearoa or Te Awaroa, I should say. Sorry, the New Zealand map is what I was thinking when I was saying. Yeah, Aotearoa is the middle of February, ladies and gentlemen. That is the best we can give you at the moment. It's kind of chopping and changing between a couple of weeks, just depending on what's gonna happen. So mid of February, and that is your update. So there we go. So it's less than 4 weeks away. Really, it's about 3 weeks ish. So yeah, if I'm looking at the calendar right, anyway. If I'm not, you know where to find me. So there we go. Hey, I can understand there's a few people not happy with that, but we can't do anything different about it, unfortunately. So yeah, and that's it. So yeah.
Apparently, I'm coming through a little bit quiet on
Oh yeah. Let me have a look.
my end at the moment. I have no idea. So I'm just going to go in and take a quick gander.
It's interesting actually, as you're coming through loud on my end. So
And you're coming through quiet on my end, so I had to turn down the other volumes.
ooh,
We're going through Skype, and it's been a while since we've used it, so
did you just fiddle with something? Because I just saw it go like up to the red now.
no.
Anyway, I'm sure it'll be alright. So yeah, and basically, guys, as we said before, like we shot for sim release and we just couldn't get it to work. So really, really sorry about that. It's being honest with you, it's mainly because of the COVID reasons. We don't have a team all together in one spot. Everyone's still working from home, and we just don't have the manpower to get them all out on the same platform at the same time. We thought we did, and just ran into different issues and things like that. And we don't want. You've seen in the past where we've pushed stuff out a bit earlier when we probably shouldn't have. Nowadays, we're just gonna trying to hold things back a little bit too. So make sure that we can get the quality that you guys expect from us. So yeah. But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah, and I understand. I can't say anything else, but it sucks. It does. So I apologize for that. And yeah, at least you guys have got like a better time frame now as to when it's going to happen. Remember, this is the first week back too for everybody in Sweden. Basically, you will have got people that didn't take holiday leave and stuff like that, but this is the first week back as well. So there's been about probably 4 weeks where a lot of people haven't been there. So there we go.
Yeah. I mean, I came back for 2 days last week, but that was to try and get ahead of the chaos.
Yeah.
I still didn't get anything done, so this week is fun though. Actually, this is the first job where I've found myself really looking forward to coming back to work. I mean, I've had a lot of amazing jobs in the past, but yeah, this is the first time where I've gone, oh, I start work on Monday. This is fun.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I mean, I see there's quite a few unhappy people in chat, but I mean, our hands are tied. Basically, my hands are tied, Meg's tied, company's tied, and I wish I could wave a magic wand for you and make it all better, but it's just it's not a possibility, unfortunately. So yeah,
My nose.
what was that? Sorry.
I'm not like bewitched. Wiggle my nose, make it work.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. But yeah, and so it's like guys, I can understand your frustration. I really do. Like I say, I'm a gamer. Before I'm a community manager, and I can understand the disappointment of all. There will, however, be, if that's correct, mega sales going out.
There are sales coming out over the next couple of weeks, so keep your eyes and ears peeled on both our Discord community and social media channels, because I will be pressing the button as soon as it happens.
Beautiful. That's awesome. And yeah, I mean, that's just a little bit of obviously a thanks as well, and a sorry as well. We'll give you guys some discounts and some sales as well at the time. The other thing that I think is pretty cool actually is we're going to put out a competition. It starts today actually, doesn't it, Meg? Would you like to tell them about it?
Yes, we are hosting a meme competition. One of the first things that we kind of decided towards the end of the last year and the beginning of this year was the fact that we were severely lacking in the community competition department. So we're making plans to hopefully run a new competition every month, starting now. All the details will be posted after the stream today in Discord, and we'll be posting reminders here and there. But essentially, it's create the best The Hunter Call of the Wild meme. So you can take images from any part of sort of like Call of the Wild, or find another creative means or outlet, so long as it's not copyright, or you're duplicating somebody else's work, which is kind of the same thing. Yeah, so just put your best foot forward and get creative, pretty much.
Yeah, and obviously they'll be like PG rated, if it's keep them respectful and stuff like that, and let's have some fun. I mean, everybody's loved memes in this community for as long as I can remember, so I'm looking forward to see what you guys, your creative guys and girls with your creative minds, can come up with. So, yeah.
Hey, Golden Gamer from Twitch, you missed a small update on the console side of things. So we're looking to release Te Awaroa come mid-February. Nothing more can be really said about that at the moment, but that's a good step up.
It is getting closer and closer.
Yes. We're in Hirschfelden today, by the way.
Yeah. So, Taylor Humes, the problem with animal competitions in Call of the Wild is that there's not really any anti-cheat stuff. So, Biggest Diamond doesn't really... It'll have no value for like a proper competition, because if people just use like... There's few people using respawn hacks and stuff like that at the moment, and just generating animals. So, it's too hard to monitor. And, I mean, like, you are only competing against yourself in this game, really. So, if people are using hacks, then they're just competing against themselves in a weird way, I suppose. So, yeah, that's why we can't. We can do photo competitions. We've done photo competitions before and stuff like that. But anything to do with the animals actually is too hard, unfortunately, to make a fair competition. So,
indeed. What are we hunting today?
I am just trying to find, whatever's going. Really, we found some bison footprints now. Fox called before, but I'm not. I don't favor myself as a fox hunter in this game. So, yeah. Just a question: do we have a console community manager? If no, then why don't we have one? That's a good question. It's because you guys are all treated the same, and you're all under the same umbrella. So there's no weird segregation like that. All the messaging's the same for everybody. Obviously, release dates are a little bit different, but we as a community team don't control those. We're always thinking about... I don't know if we can 303 the piggy, but we're going to try it. Yeah, and whatever we try and do, we always think about everybody. So, yeah. So there we go. But yeah, Jack, I mean, that's what I'm saying is us as the community team, we don't control release dates. So we do treat you guys the same. The company treats you guys the same as well. And I've said it I've said it a million times, and I'll say it to Blue in the face, but we really did expect to be able to sim release originally, and that's why we said it. So, yeah. Yep. But anyway,
Just going on Twitter for a moment. I forgot to retweet something, so I'm doing that right now.
that's all good. No worries. What about dogs? Dogs is a highly requested feature, ladies and gentlemen. Very highly. So. Yeah, I mean, it's weird, guys. It's like a lot of this. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't have any of the right words to say to you guys. I know you're disappointed and upset, but we can't do anything about it. And you can either choose to stay like angry and negative about it, or you can just accept it, and move on, because it's not worth it for you to be angry either. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a game that everyone loves, but it's a game. So don't waste your energy on being negative and angry about something that you can't control either, right? So we hear you, we know you're disappointed. We've already got that message loud and clear. Don't hang on to that. It's not worth it. Start 2021 off on a better foot, hey? That's me talking. It's me talking.
Plus, it's just exhausting, and it's toxic as well. So
Yeah,
if,
it is.
If one person's negative, then it just sort of breeds that negativity,
Yeah, I mean,
and passes on to the rest of the community, which
Yeah.
then makes them think that it's perfectly okay to do the same thing.
It's very
which it
true.
ain't.
It's very true, Meg. And like, there's, like, how does it help actually? Like, we've come out and we've admitted that we made a mistake. We said sorry a million times for it. It's time to just kind of go, okay, well, it is what it is. I'm not going to waste my energy on this anymore. So, yeah. Yeah, so mid-February, ladies and gentlemen, is the closest that we can give you guys as a release date. It's, like I say, it is what it is. So there we go. No, I know you guys are upset, and like I said, as I would be upset too, guys. Like, we really understand where you're coming from, but it's just the way it is, man. We can't, like, we've said this too, actually, is that a sim release affects us much more than it affects you guys. Non-sim release affects us much more than it affects you guys. Marketing wise, also, like, you can see the atmosphere in the community is not good, and also development wise, like, it hangs up a lot of time to keep pushing the game forward, because everybody's working on the console release and stuff like that longer. So it's not a good thing, and we don't want it to happen. Like, it's actually the last thing we want to happen, really. So yeah.
The Panic Man from Twitch says, "Hey, can we please hunt some geese?"
Some geese?
Some geese.
Jeez, I haven't hunted geese for ages. I'll be down to hunt some geese. Let me go back. I think I do have a geese set up too, actually. What do you want me to hunt them with? I guess is the question.
Yes.
Shoddy, I suppose. Good suggestion there, though. Alright. Right, I'm going to switch out. I'm going to get myself a shoddy, I think.
470 some geese.
470 some geese? I'd do it. I don't think I wouldn't. I think I'm going to go with the 12 gauge, actually. It's pretty good. The 22 is not too bad either, but I kind of like I like the challenge of shooting them properly, I suppose. And when I say that, there's not a lot of people that shoot geese out there with 22 in real life. In fact, it's illegal in a lot of places. So, right. Why don't we get rid of that as well? Where is the bird shot for the 12 gauge?
Also, request for the 20 gauge. And there's an interesting question, actually. Will there be an option to swap ammunition with one button?
Oh, I hope so. Like ammo for the bows and the shotguns and stuff. That would be beautiful. That's a quality of life feature that I'm sure got added to the list. And I don't know if you guys saw, but some of that stuff has started making its way in to the patch. So, good times. Wait, I need to actually put the shotgun in place. So there we go.
Sailor Joe, good morning / evening and afternoon and good night as well. It's all relative, as you said.
Yeah, exactly. Any news on the survey? I do believe it's not too far away from coming out, actually. So that's our annual player survey is coming out soon. It's been handed off to some of the experts within the business, so it's sitting with them at the moment. So there we go. Dismantle. I would like to enter it. There we go. Oh, you know what I didn't get? Oh my god, my brain is terrible today. 5:30 start will do that to you. Right, let's run across here. I gotta get the caller, don't I? Geese caller. it helps a lot to get the geese in. So
For a second there, I forgot it was Tuesday. I was like, no, it's Tuesday. We're streaming.
yeah. Any news of a new great one? I really hope so. I love that feature, and I'm all the time trying to push for a new great one behind the scenes there. So you never know.
Will we get horses as an alternative means of transport?
That one comes up a lot too. It's
Yeah.
it's from what I understand, it's not impossible, but it's unlikely because of the amount of animation work that it would take basically. So there it is.
It has been noted in meetings, but it's
Correct.
not currently on the roadmap.
Correct.
No, Ned Bella, this is some sick swag that I got when I first started work at Avalanche Studios. So this is the Avalanche Studios group logo. And I got this and a backpack and a really cool mug, actually, along with a whole bunch of other t-shirts. So yeah, they look after us here.
Yeah, they do. They
I'm
are
spoiled.
they are good for the swag.
You want it. Who knows what the future might hold? Who knows?
Real cringe. Would like to see some snow geese. Yeah, that'd be a cool addition. I've seen how big. Oh, there's some geese there. I can't hear them though. I've seen how big the flocks get in America and Canada and stuff. Massive.
Just as a side note, news on crossplay is the same as it has always been to date.
Which is would
Nothing
be
new.
yeah, it would be a feature we'd love to see.
Zebra would be cool on Africa maps. Some nice difference in colours and textures.
Are you guys coming in, or are you spooked off?
People talking about the jackalope,
The jackalope.
El Manny.
Yeah, and they yeah. I just see a couple of guys going in YouTube at the moment about what did Chris West say? They always fix, change, and meaningless things and all the big things. I mean, I don't know if you guys missed some of our streams, but it's all about like how much time we have allocated. So, oops, I actually need to manually chamber things. Oh, I got 2 in one shot there.
Nice job.
Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, so it's just a a game of how much time do we have, what can we fix, and stuff like that. I mean, like
That versus resources and person power.
I mean, have a look what's going on now, guys. We're behind with console release. So if we stop and fix big bugs, big issues, big quality of life things, like console gets pushed out even more. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. So
Fortunately, we have to choose the battle.
yeah, exactly.
Either way, something's going to be amiss.
Yeah, but if you guys got to maybe you guys some better suggestions. I don't know. All right. I think want to get one more out of this guy somewhere. There it is.
Claire from Facebook, faux shizzle, console for the win.
Console for
I
the
don't know
win.
about you, but I like my Sundays with a big fat glass of red wine and a controller in hand.
Do you have a sleeping bag or a duvet on as well?
No, but I've got a onesie somewhere.
Oh, nice. I gotcha. Right. I was going to say that just
There's
kind
a
of.
reason why I purposefully bought the super big IKEA couch with the chaser on the side.
Gotcha.
It's so good.
Yeah. Yeah. Chasers are awesome, aren't they?
On the Sundays, you'll find me in a burrito position on the couch, and I don't really move.
Gotcha. Do you think there may be more realistic duck hunting options coming? That actually gets talked about quite a lot. Fishmaster in the office, so it's something that's on the radar as well. So there we go. I've got a bug where I can't find geese. Leonard, so the best thing to do is be in a field. Like they only land in flat areas. They don't land on water as well. Is this a fallow deer call? A roe deer call. And then I find I don't know what it is, but I just switch consistently back to like 5 a.m. in this spot here, and I seem to get at least a couple of flocks coming in. So,
We do research all of the animals and the wildlife, like both flora, fauna, geography, everything,
Yeah.
when we sort of build up for a new release, and even afterwards as well, just to sort of make sure that we're staying on par, and if there's anything new that might be interesting to add to the game. Most of that research that was done beforehand, and we have entire teams dedicated to the design and research of areas. So
Yeah, I mean, it takes
it's a simulator.
it takes months of research to do, like even before they start thinking about doing, like before they do any of the programming or art or anything like that. Put together big documents and mood boards and things like that, and they toss around the idea of which animals to put in, and then do the research behind it. It takes a long time. It takes a long time. So yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
We even send people out on field trips, whether it's locally or to
Yeah.
the destinations
I mean,
that we're going to.
yeah.
We hire guides and specialists and professionals in the field to tell us more and to educate us about those
Yeah.
particular areas and animals too.
I mean, literally, I don't know if we have the footage still, but this caller that I'm using in game now is actually, I mean, if you click and look at it, there's a company in game called CMS Calls, and it's a real life call, I think. So he let us come up and film him for a day, and he's an absolute master, Charlie Sandon. And yeah, this is his call. The sounds that you hear in game here are actually him blowing the call, and we talked to him, oh man, like 4 or 5 hours about actually how to hunt geese, and they are really tricky. So really, really tricky. Yeah.
When do the raffles happen? We haven't got any raffles happening at the moment, but there is a new meme competition that we'll be posting about in Discord after this stream.
Correct,
So
correct.
jump on back afterwards.
I don't see any more. I'm gonna get out and change the time again back to the morning.
XO large pizza. Okay.
Yeah.
We might be at Pocket Monster. We might be. We might not be. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll go to 4 a.m. There we go.
I'm currently looking at about 4 different stream feeds right now.
Yeah, it's
I feel like
all
I'm in the
text.
Matrix.
Yeah, it's good. So I just saw Connor on Facebook said, "What's the best way to find diamond location without cheating?" That's a good question. I would honestly, with you, go to YouTube and check out some of our content creators' channels. They have a lot of good hints and tips of how to get yourself a diamond. Hey, Hendry, how are you doing? Are we doing console giveaways? That's a really good question. We've actually, probably as you've seen, run into some issues with getting console keys. So we're going to keep trying, and I do believe they're, that's correct, isn't it, Meg? Looking into different ways to get them now? I think
Yeah, it's not as simple as actually just picking up and ordering a bunch of keys through Steam, which, to my understanding, is free.
Yeah, they
For
are.
console, however, it is
Sure.
not, and there's a few other different hurdles that we also have to cross. And each order that we make on console 2 is region specific, which in itself, which means like there's different costs for different amounts in different regions, so we have to sort of configure that into the playing field for the next few months too. But hopefully this will be getting sorted very soon, because it's not just us, it's everybody who has distributed any game on console. So
Yep, it's I mean, we say it a lot as well, but they're a completely different kettle of fish, PC and console. They really are. I think this guy's coming in, or is that it? Yeah, it is a geese.
Heroes and Fears, like, go around to the popular drinking zones and take out the biggest animal you can see.
That'll help as well, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I can see them over the top there now. Hey, there we go. I was going to say, I can hear more than one. So I'll let this one land if these guys are going to break. It looks like they have.
We've also got a few sort of hands up or questions regarding the hunting challenges.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you want to sort of approach that one?
When you say hunting challenges, are you talking about Hunt Club Beta?
Yeah.
Are they not? They're still not. Are they still not scheduled in the Hunt Club? Is that what's going on? Like, there's no challenges.
We haven't had a challenge in there for a while, and most of it has been due to other sort of development time costs. For example, the new release and some bug fixes and everything like that. That said, there are a bunch of both ideas on the drawing board and tentative events lined up on the roadmap that we might be seeing throughout this year. So it hasn't been forgotten, and we do value those challenges as much as you do, because we like playing them too.
Yeah, we'll get them set back up for you. I should have just taken it.
Is the console map going to be on sale like the PC release? I can't say exactly what's going to be happening, but obviously we will have specials and bundles and sales throughout the year post-console release for the new DLC.
I'm so confused as to where even... Oh, I need the light out.
What's going on?
Oh, no, don't worry. I
For a
just was
second
like,
there.
where's all my geese gone?
Oh,
But I didn't have the headlight on, so I couldn't see them flashing. Good times.
Colonel Sanders is a true businessman. The dude knows how to market that chicken. True facts.
What was that? Sorry? Oh, Colonel Sanders. Yeah.
Yeah.
He is indeed. I don't know if those other ones would have fallen out of the sky or not. Oh, there's another one there, though.
I'm just thinking, going through the field here at night time, it'd be funny if there was some kind of like a UFO activity.
That'd be good. Just some crazy flashy lights or something.
Yeah, just coming out of the
Good.
trees. It's Mr. Burns.
The Hunter DD33. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you, mate. I hope you're having a good one.
There is no news on crossplay. I can English, folks.
Well, we're both from, you know, the other side of the world where we kind of just mash the English language up a little bit. So, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Mouflon.
Oh, you're in Hutch.
Yeah, I was just reading that. A Mouflon on Hirschfelden would be a good addition, I think, Darren, as well. Yep.
I want a t-shirt with TK on it.
What's that? Someone wants a TK t-shirt?
777 wants a t-shirt with you on it. It just reminded me of that photo that you shared with the in the meeting last year at the end of the year.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah,
Get
yeah.
that printed.
No,
Sorry.
we shouldn't get that one from
Semi-in joke. Semi-in joke. Maybe one day you might show it.
Yeah.
But it was hilarious.
Yeah.
I think it scarred our marketing manager.
Yeah, Mike cannot unsee that picture, basically. There's much worse out there, too, so we'll just leave it at that.
Oh, it was gold.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty funny. Any chance of zebra, hyena, and crocodiles in Africa, please, Claire? Yeah, there's chances of all that stuff. I honestly think, like, Africa's a huge country, right? There's probably, you know, like, a better idea to leave those for another African map if that was ever to happen, you know?
Pixel says she knows that that photo.
Wait, does Pixel know the photo I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know if he does know that photo. He's
Oh, I'm so
Pixel's
sorry. Did I say she?
Pixel's looking at another one, I think. Oh, sorry, a huge country. Yeah, a huge continent. Correct, Agent. Correct, buddy. A huge continent full of lots of countries. There we go. That's the correct way to say it. Thanks for the correction. So the latest news on console release, ladies and gentlemen, is mid-February. So like it's, depending on which date it is, it's about 3-4 weeks away. So there we go. A Scandinavian map. I think that'd be awesome one day, TNT'd, but I'm not sure when that will happen. Just started the game 4 days ago, and I'm addicted. Braden, welcome on in, buddy. Do you guys think you could add fishing map DLC thing? We get asked this a lot, and basically it's probably unlikely because fishing's actually like a completely whole new game. It's not just, add fish into the ponds. Basically, it takes a lot of game mechanics, especially to make it like function to the quality we'd like it to. So
Yeah, we can't just copy and paste game design and development and turn it into a fish and a rod and reel kind of thing.
Lucas, hello, my favorite Xbox One game ever. Well, Lucas, welcome into the stream, buddy. Nice to hear. Thank you. Hey, Dylan, how you doing?
Just as a recap, we're planning on releasing the console version of Te Awaroa in mid-February.
Yes, indeed.
This excites me.
Just trying to pull some more questions out here. You guys should just make a nice fishing game. Now, that'd be pretty sweet, Patrick. That'd be pretty sweet. Hey, Miguel, stop spamming that phrase in YouTube, please. Can one of the mods, if he does it again, give him a timeout? That's very disrespectful, dude. TK Meg speaks better multi than you. Yeah, I saw that. Probably.
Indubitably.
Well, there's no more geese coming in, so I'm going to go back and change the time again. Wait, what is the time actually before I get too crazy? Oh, it's only just past 5. It's only just past 5.
What? Oh, in-game.
In-game, yeah.
I say, have we time traveled?
We have time traveled. I'm going to go back and flick it out again and see if we can get some more coming in.
Mick Soko on Twitch says they brought this game 5 days ago. I am totally addicted, but I still kind of am lost on how to hunt. So I guess any beginner pointers?
So I would probably refer to our in-house experts, which are our awesome community content creators. So join the Discord actually as well, and you'll see who they are. Or otherwise, just head to YouTube and do some typing in there. You'll get plenty of information about how to start. There's lots of good user guides, new user guides, and how to start out and stuff like that in there too. So that's honestly the best advice I can give you.
I have no idea who has killed the most animals so far, Bottom Boy. I'm pretty sure it's TK though. Pretty sure. He's been doing this a while.
Is that on the EW team? It's probably QA actually. I reckon, like the people in the QA team, they shoot a lot of animals, So, but yeah, on stream, I guess it would be me, but that's only because of time, nothing to do with skill. George, this is literally the only game I play at the moment. Nice, buddy, nice. What quality of life is coming, Alfredo? I'd have to have a check, buddy. But this patch is basically the same as PC got, and then with a few improvements in it as well. So
a few optimizations.
Yes.
Bourbon 92, the QA team tests everything.
Yeah, the QA team does everything. I hear geese. I see geese. I think these ones are the fast flyers. I don't.
Andrake 516 would love to see an added tab to the codex listing the number of each species harvested. Kind of like a personal stats count. That could be interesting.
Is there a way to get a better sounding antler rattle? Unfortunately, not Quentin. It's just the little plastic one in the game. I hear geese. I sees geese. I see 3 flocks of geese. Yeah. Okay, one's broken.
There aren't any major PC updates listed for the future. Our main focus now is just making sure we get console out and on par and bug free.
Yep.
We do, Andrew O'Neill from Facebook, we do closed betas, and we have got members in there from both the community and abroad in the player base. They help us out on a regular basis on top of the QA team.
Correct.
Yeah, that is kind of an invite-only scenario because we want to keep it relatively contained and measurable. If there were too many people in that sort of group, then it would take ages just to sift through the information to find what's actually useful and then run with it. About adding tree rubs.
Yeah, tree rubs would be cool. That'd be like a nice immersion factor. I think I add that in there. I do like shooting geese. I like shooting ducks too, actually. It's just kind of like a real social aspect of the game because you can sit there, chat away, and then they come in, and then you blast them all, and then you chat about it.
You don't have to spend time sort of just hiding.
Well, and you don't have to be like super. You don't have to be super cautious. You don't have to go do stalking or anything like that. They just come in and you have a whole bunch of fun, and then wait for the next lot to come in. So.
Be true. Be true.
So, let's wait it out a little bit. Otherwise, I'll change the time of day back again, I think.
Yeah.
So, the latest release date for the consoles is mid-February, ladies and gentlemen. Mid-February is when... oh, here we go. Hopefully. Oh, I think they might have seen me, actually. It appears that way. Do you reckon that's an interesting topic? Les, do you reckon TRO is as hard to hunt as Hirsch? I don't see the similarities there, but maybe there's maybe I'm missing something. I mean, there's like if you want red deer, there's good red deer spots. If you want goats, there's good goat spots. You know, and the Seeker deer are a challenge. The forest is really thick, and you know. It's kind of the first area I can think of, actually, where you really got to actually sort of stalk and hunt your way in there. And, you know, I don't think a rifle in there is too much more of an advantage, to be honest, than a bow. So, I mean, obviously I'm a bowman, definitely a little biased there, but I think it's a great map for the all, you know, and then you do have your open areas for the rifles in there stuff too, so it's good. The bow and the New Zealand map is just so fun. Yeah, exactly. That's what I think so as well.
Xbox One. Multitask. So just to answer Uncle Henry's question, Call of the Wild is on PS4 and Xbox One for console.
There we go. Okay, I don't gloss over anything, Bourbon. What is it with the gloss over the console frame rate issue? They are game breaking. Is this happening for everybody? Because the last time I heard about frame rate issues, it was to do with too many need zones, Bourbon. I don't know if that's still the issue. Let us know. Appreciate the play this game a lot. Thanks for the awesome game. Xbox One, I can't wait for the new map. This game has plenty to grind and play for it. Awesome replayability on this game. Thank you very much, Kevin. That's appreciated, man. I have a vendetta against the bows after I missed a shot on a potential diamond whitetail multiplayer. I haven't touched them. Deepest, they're equally as satisfying as they are frustrating sometimes, it's for sure. I'm trying to see if I can pick out another thing from Bourbon, but I haven't seen him
Scrolling up, there's been
I don't think he's replied back yet. So
yeah. If we miss something a few times, that's because we're staring at about 4 different chats at the moment, folks. So
yeah,
sorry, not sorry.
And if you guys want to know, the patch notes for Te Awaroa are still on our Discord from when it went out on PC. There will be some extras added to them when they come out for you guys as well, but that'll give you a really good indication of what is coming, you know, with the patch. All right, time to change the time again. Will you ever add a hunger bar to this game? No, we won't. It's not a survival game, unfortunately, Hunter.
Okay, yeah, you can play Fallout with me if you want that kind of fun.
Yeah.
The Panic Man, can you add more spots where we can carry more stuff? Are you talking about increase the weight load of what you can carry, or add more sort of stash locations, or?
I see Bourbon said something. I'm not going to destroy my need zones to do so. Okay, but if you have a stack load of need zones, that is probably the issue as to why your frame rate's so bad.
Neville Meister, if you want classic goods, we have our first classic stream of the year coming up on Thursday, so feel free to ask questions about that then.
We do indeed. Have you
Hippos and rhinos.
What was that, sorry?
Hippos and rhinos. I'm not entirely sure, that might be a bit controversial.
Yeah, it would have to be done well, that's for sure. I think hippopotamuses aren't too bad, but rhinoceroses are definitely fairly critically, well, depending which species of them, are pretty endangered. So.
Yeah, but thank you for the comment though, Cody.
Mm-hmm. Will they ever do an Australian map? Probably one day, I'd reckon.
Maybe.
Maybe. Can you fix where when you wear camo backpack the animals can't see you because it's camouflage? Sorry for all the questions. No, that's all right.
If you stay still for long enough, they might sort of come up for you. But it's more down to movement and sound.
That's right. Well, I was going to say that the camouflage, like your player's clothing, this does nothing in the game. Actually, it's all to do with you know, what's going on in the HUD down in the bottom right hand corner. The backpacks make more noise, but they don't show you more, I don't think, do they? Do they give you more visibility, or am I I might be missing something there. Herd management and animals that grow, that could be work, John. That would be awesome, man. I'd love something like, I'd love to be able to, like, yeah, legit do proper herd management in the game and stuff like that. That'd be really, really cool. That would get me excited.
Tony Myth as well from Twitch side of things. Any idea when console gets a multiplayer fix? There will be a fix update loading out along with the console release of Te Awaroa. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
But wait, there's more. Will we ever see the Would you ever see the ghillie suit again? That gets asked actually quite regularly, and we did have a look into it. We got there's a few technical issues with getting it implemented again, but never say never. That's for sure.
It was pretty dope.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, I thought I reloaded 6, but I didn't. There we go. Let's get these reloaded, and hopefully I haven't scared these other ones away, but they're not looking the best. Do you have any tips for geese and rabbits on Hirschfeld? I've been playing this game since summer last year. I haven't seen one at all, really. Well, the geese, you stick to the fields. So basically, any field that you find should work pretty good. have a look around, see where you actually notice the geese flying in game. Like do a little bit of scouting. Again, go to YouTube. Someone's probably got a fantastic guide on it, or things like that too. So, yeah,
There's plenty out there.
there is indeed. Same with the rabbits too. Actually, there's people have noted where they spawn and things like that too. So you should be able to find them pretty easy.
Yeah.
But getting into the air rifle. Any chance of reduction in hunting pressure? Maybe is same as a stand. Oh, because it'll make that could be quite a nice themey change, Viatelsky, for sure. What time is it in game? Let me have a look. I bounce between 4:30 and 5, kind of, for the geese. So let's see if we get any more coming in now.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what's the likelihood of true bodies / different model sizes according to weight? Has it been thought about or even talked about?
Yeah, it has been talked about, actually. I do believe there's some issues with the engine being able to do that properly. It's not impossible, it just needs a lot of coding, I think, to get it to work properly. But
Yeah.
that would be very cool, though.
Will you make it possible to change the control on console? What do you mean by that? Like the key layout, or
What was that, sorry? What was the question?
Yannick Woe says, will you make it possible to change the control on console?
Yeah, I think a remap, maybe, is what they're
yeah.
talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. That'd be another good quality of life improvement for sure. Will there be more weapons packs in the future? I would say so, Raging Agent. I would say so, dude. You need a huge beard. Sorry, where you go, Mick.
That's alright. I was just like, we need some new questions, not the same one.
Yeah, it's. I mean, they're all
Except that Thrush.
valid questions, but yeah.
They are valid. After everyone's seen it like the umpteenth time, you just like, really?
Yeah. Hey, Big Tank Gaming. So mid-February is the closest release date we can give you at the moment. So that's for console.
That's an interesting idea. The Panic Man says, asking about having a deal where you can have loadout for each map so you can change
Yeah, another.
stuff like outfits kind of thing, I guess.
Another real popular request, that one. Yeah, I'd love that too. So basically, you could go to a map and then click on a backpack, and it would automatically give you the loadout for that map. Or, you know, you could do it however you wanted. Really, maybe you had a red deer loadout, or yeah, that would be awesome. That'd be awesome. So there we go. Matt Baker, what is your question, man? We have never lied to anybody. I'm just going to put that out there at the moment. When is New Zealand coming to console? So mid-February, guys. Mid-February.
Please make an ancient animals map. That'd be kind of cool, but I don't really think it fits into the real life simulation vibe, so to speak. I mean, I guess if you wanted that kind of thing, that'd be more Assassin's Creed sort of alley style.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, we always
cool,
we always joke about doing like a fantasy map, like the not Jurassic Park, but like a map that had extinct animals on it that you could hunt. It'd be pretty cool, I think. Why is the bow Madless Madness? Hang on, Madless Madness. The bow is very good in the game. It's probably one of the most overpowered weapons in the game, I think. The especially the heavy grain arrows. They go like you can shoot a Cape Buffalo in the butt and it'll come out its front. They're crazy penetration on it. Yeah. So if you need any tips or hints, again, go to YouTube.
It'd be cool if you could add a network ping meter so one can see what servers you could play. I mean, I guess once again, like that would also depend on your internet, your ISP, as well. Or are you talking about something like a similar layout to that which Blizzard has? So each sort of region has its own server area, in which case we don't even have that. We're nowhere near big enough
Yeah,
for that. The game
right.
isn't even set up that way. So, yeah.
Yeah. So I've just because I got back to Matt Baker before on Facebook, but yeah, I was the one that said that, Matt, and Phil was next to me as well. And at the time, we honestly believed that we'd be able to deliver on time. As a sim launch, it didn't happen. Okay, we didn't lie. At the time, we honestly believed that we could make that happen. Towards the end of the project, we started to realize that it was never going to happen. And then as soon as we found out, basically, we let you guys know early about it as well. So, yeah, it's kind of the same as if somebody said, hey, I'm coming to pick you up at 5 o'clock. The car runs out of gas, so they can't get there at 5 o'clock. They didn't lie. They had the best intentions to come and pick you up. It just didn't work out. So, yeah, but it's the same thing, Matt Baker. It's like we thought we could hold that promise. So, yeah.
Sometimes things just don't play out the way that we want them to.
And Gangrene, hey, buddy. How are you? No worries, dude. Can you put an inventory in the ATV? Yeah, I mean, we could do, but Eric, like, all you have to do is carry a tent around with you, and then you have your whole inventory with you, buddy. So, it's, Are you going to add a dead zone option to console? I do believe they tinkered with that a little while ago. Does it need re-tinkering again, Bourbon?
Which chat is this on?
Any plans to go to Epic Store?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Jason, what if the car broke down, mate? It's like you're just nitpicking here, dude. You get the analogy which I was going for. When are the Axis Dare getting fixed? Oh, that comes out, I do believe, with the map for consoles. I'm guessing you're talking about, right? Yeah, I know what he means, Aaron, because we had an issue, it might be 2 years ago now, actually, where there was basically no dead zone, and so people were auto-walking all over the place, and we got that fixed. Is that a solo geese coming in? Looks like it.
Andrew O'Neill from Facebook, multiplayer blood trails being fixed. They pretty much should be fixed on PC at the moment, but as we were mentioning before, there's a massive sort of patch coming out with the console release as well, so everyone will be on even terms again.
Yeah, so Matt, I think it must have reverted or something, because they definitely, I remember I was the one that asked them to fix it, and they did fix it, so it must need to be readjusted again, or maybe something's changed with it, unfortunately, dude. Thanks for letting us know. I don't know how many geese I've got to go and pick up now. Probably a few.
It's like I just sprayed and prayed.
Yeah. I don't think I can make scent spray actually work. It's kind of useless. IRL scent spray works amazing. Alfredo, I've used IRL scent spray. It's debatable whether it works amazing. Actually, it probably works better in game. But yeah, I don't know. What do you mean by work properly? Like, I use it in game for bow hunting in here, and it seems to work pretty good. Please, elaborate. Let me know what you think needs changing on it. So, what is your thought on Texas map with whitetail, deer, boar, nilgai, sitka, dove, and other native? I think it'd be awesome, Kobe. I think it'd be a great map. Timer on sprays. Now, that would be a great thing to have, Serenity. Definitely. Put the patches through, then do the map release. I don't know. The bugs are bad on PS4, hence why I'm aggravated. Yeah, I know. We talked about that, Matt. So if we put out the bugs fix instead of the console, basically we have to go through research every single time we go to consoles, and that would have delayed it even further for you guys. Sorry. Have you got the great one? I have not, brother, and it's not something at all that I'll be trying to get for, man. I don't have. I like to know that it's out there, like, and there's a potential that I see one, but I'm not going to drive myself crazy trying to grind one out. That's there's as I warned people when it came out that it was not a healthy thing to try and pursue relentlessly, and it's proving to be true. Oh, actually, that's something we haven't covered. Actually, Minx, is true. Is the whitetail zones and stuff. So we've had reports of obviously the whitetail drinking zones are a little bit messed up. Somebody's having a look into that. The weights for the great one. Some people have reported some light great ones, so we're looking into that one as well. And then light diamond whitetail. Now, we're not sure if that one's actually an issue or not. Probably is, because the great ones are also light as well. So I think the scaling's probably messed up there somewhere, just off the top of my head. But what am I talking about? I've totally lost my train of thought now. Somebody's looking at it all for you guys. That's what I'm trying to say. So there we go. Taylor Humes, you don't have to be compensated for anything. You haven't lost any money. There's nothing to be compensated for, unfortunately, dude. Is there any thoughts on a Queensland Australia map? Oh, that'd be cool. What did you think about that, Meg, as the resident Aussie?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Suppose.
Oh, yeah.
I know, I'm kind of impartial. It's just like, I spent the first 30 years of my life there.
Yep.
Meh.
Meh.
That said, I love the wildlife there. The flora and fauna in Australia is gorgeous, and yeah, I grew up in Queensland, and just, I don't know, I'd always spend the weekends getting away to the beach or something like that, or going scuba diving.
I've been to Cairns, or however you say it.
Cairns.
Cairns, yeah, and it was really nice up there, actually. It was beautiful. And I've been to some of the big fig forests, the climber vines.
Oh, like Daintree?
Yeah, it was Tambourine Mountain. Do you know where that is?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I've been up around there and stuff. It was beautiful. Amazing big structures, I should call them, because that's all they are. So
They're like inland New South Wales as well. Like doing the Old England Highway Drive up through Sydney and Queensland. It's really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Australia's massive. People don't understand how big it is and how much difference there is there to offer. So,
I mean, if I really push it, I can drive from Melbourne to Brisbane in about 3 days. That's being a bit naughty.
Yeah, it's big. It's big. I mean, Americans will be like, "Yeah, it's nothing," but I think I can't.
No, actually, that's 3 days, including a day's rest.
Oh, there we go.
So I'll sprint from Melbourne to Sydney, and then I'll do another sprint from Sydney to Brisbane, and that's the big one.
And then chill out on the beach somewhere for a day.
And just pass out.
Yeah. Animals don't get into realistic bow range when you use scent spray. IRL they do. Well, it's all about your wind direction, Alfredo. Like, I'm just going to quickly tell you, I went to Finland, when was that? Middle of November, and I had a scent spray on, but they were downwind of me and they still smelt me, dude. So, and that was probably 40, 50 meters away. So, Finland, where's that? I don't know where that is, Norenko. I don't know where that is. So, but yeah, so if you use the wind properly, you'll be much better, just like in real life too. So,
we haven't really spoken about a 4K update. Luku Medis. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong.
It's all good. Driving across Australia is really a career. Yeah.
It is, but I actually kind of like it.
Yeah. Oh, you went super Australian there. You went it is. It is. It was great. I liked it. Fair dinkum. Struth, mate. What another one on the Barbie? But anyway.
You don't say that. Come on now.
Nah.
That's just
in the pool.
Chain.
Gonna go for a dip in the pool. Savo,
Yeah.
mate. Throw back a few tinnies. It's gonna be good.
Chuck on the kettle. How's about a brew?
Yeah. There we go. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, that is basically time. Thank you very much. So again, let's have a bit of a recap. Whitetail need zones, we're looking into it. Whitetail weight ranges, we're having a look into that too. And console release is mid-February for Te Awaroa National Park. So there we go. Thank you very much, everyone, for a good stream, and we'll see you guys on Thursday if you want to come check out some classic. But apart from that, next Tuesday. Thank you very much, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.